It's a road game for the Knicks, and they're facing an interconference foe today. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And the Nuggets on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And Wood stays with it.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Wood following the basket by Jokic. Inside. They swipe it to the middle, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Evan?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
In the corner, Murray with it. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And teammates more and more looking for plays from Murray like that.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. There's Hero with the three. It's good from long range.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero, so confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Diallo, no good. And it's Wood with the ball for New York. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Hero. To the right side. 5 on the clock. Wood with the bucket.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And here's Jokic outside. He can't get it to go. The Knicks go the other way with it. Brunson up top. Here's Randall. And falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And that ties it up.
That's how you execute the pick and roll. Randall slicing well after setting the screen. Good timing.
Murray, good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Well, using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randle with a nice move.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They now take the lead. Heroes got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
And that one is good. 6 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And yes, there's been growth in Julius Randle in his game year after year, adding little things, but this big man focuses on playing to his strengths.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Now here's Randall. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
Pass to Hartenstein. Good defense by Jokic.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
For Denver, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one early. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Shots good by Williams.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Hartenstein. Prince outside. It's Brogdon on the wing. Here's Hartenstein. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Count it.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Bogues. Now here's Jones. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Knicks leading by 12. Williams with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. To the inside. Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Now the Knicks with it. Active quickly. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. Some nice passing by New York here. Sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got the lead up to 14 now for New York.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
No one covered. Bogues has got 5 points so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Bogues, good.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Williams. And here is Prince. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent, how does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. You got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
The kick out to Williams. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Well, a great job by Brogdon there. Terrific at shooting off the dribble and finding some balance.
And again, it's New York.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And here's Prince outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Bowles. The three-pointer no good. The Knicks leading by 23. And here is Quickly. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 5 now.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 13.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now Bowles. He's got 10. Count that bucket. Bowles has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Knicks opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hero can't get that one to fall. Outside Rose. That 3 off the mark. Shoots the 3. And Tyler Hero hits from deep.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They host the Clippers after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Brunson, no good. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Randall. Randall with the block.
No, sir. Randall up there says,
For New York, they had shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls.
First team foul.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Here's Jokic. He's got 6. Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Picked by Randall. To the middle. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Bridges shot. Good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hero, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Randall outside. Crafty move. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
There's Hero with the 3.
Tyler Hero.
Sinks the triple.
3 points.
Hero's got 12 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrated.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Brunson. He has 5. Pass to Wood. From outside the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And Wood has become an intimidating presence at the arc, able to knock down that 3 with consistency.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. The quick look, no good that time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Assistant.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And finished off by Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Now that's 17 points for Jokic.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And
The Knicks. 80.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Here's the 3. And no good that time. Brogdon outside. Pass to Hartenstein. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Now Prince. He's guarded by Anunoby. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good, Brogdon.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Floats it up for Murray. And Jokic gets it to go. Jokic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Hartenstein can't get it to go. And here are the Nuggets now. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Bridges. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams. Now here's Brogdon. Williams in the post. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic.
That's his first
With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
There's Hero with a 3. Cans it from downtown.
Such a smooth shooter. Assertive Hero right now on offense.
Bridges, right side. Driving the lane. And the shot goes down.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Inside. Bridges with the steal. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jokic. Bridges with it. Picked up by Hero. Here's Jokic. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Some nights Jokic is patient where he plays the role of the setup man, but tonight he's setting his own table.
Brown outside. Outside, Hero. Back to Brown. Pass to Hero. Shakes him. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hero's got 11 in the second half.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Malcolm Brogdon.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
From deep. And again, New York with the triple.
making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And here's Jokic outside. With the fadeaway. The Knicks pull it in. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball. Checking in for the Knicks, Julius
Murray outside. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't